So I recently had the chance to check out an exclusive preview for Eternights, a new action RPG from Studio Side. However, this isn't an ordinary action RPG, as Eternights aims to combine aspects from the action genre with dating and social sims. During the preview, I'll give you some insights on the combat and the inspiration the game takes from the Persona series. Also, please take note that all gameplay footage that you see is recorded from my Steam Deck at 720p at medium to low settings to best match the experience that you'll have on the hardware. Sit back, relax, let's get it on. The Eternights preview starts off with you talking to your friend in your apartment. You immediately notice the existence of a calendar system in the game, as the time can switch from day to night depending on the events that happen during your day. Your friend Chani is helping you make an online dating profile. You can respond to various statements from your friend during the game and earn social skills to level up your relationships with them. After your day with Chani, he sends you another dating app that is apparently gaining popularity. This new dating app will allow you to take a personality quiz that will probably have an effect on you later in the game. You're matched up with a mysterious girl and immediately asked out on a quote-unquote yacht date for the very next day. And I still really don't know what a yacht date is, and the protagonist apparently doesn't either, but I digress. After you fall asleep, you're suddenly thrust into a dark and unnerving environment. Here is where you'll have your first taste of combat, as you fight back enemies known as Infected through a tutorial section of the game. Combat is your standard action RPG approach. You press the attack button on your controller to initiate combat. You'll start a combo attack, and as you finish your combo, your time will slow down and you can press the right bumper to unleash a finishing blow. For defense, there's a dodge button that, if pressed at the right time during an enemy attack, will allow you to perfectly dodge the attack, slow down time, and get extra hits in on them, and it's very, very satisfying to pull off. There's also more moves that you'll gain later on that you can unlock and power up through Black Essence, a material that you gather through your encounters with enemies and as you traverse the various dungeons in the game. The next day, you go up and meet with your mysterious date. As you get into the city, chaos unfolds, as there is a giant wall erected in the middle of the city and people start transforming into these infected creatures. You meet up with Chani and seek shelter from the crisis. A few days later, you realize all the television feeds are out and you haven't been in contact with anyone. You go outside to explore and find yourself bumping into two other people, pop idol star Yuna and her friend Lena. You all go look for help together and are thrust into a trap, surrounded by infected. Here, a mysterious individual appears and cuts off your right arm. As the cutscene goes to black, you wake up and find yourself in an unknown area with the person you were supposed to go on a date with. She instills a power into you that can fight back against the infected. When you awaken, your right arm grows into a sword that looks like a lightsaber that you can use in combat. You're then brought into your first boss battle, and unlike the other encounters that you've had, this enemy has a barrier on them. The only way to break the barrier is by doing an attack called an Elemental Fist. This ability is acquired as you perform basic attacks during battle and as you dodge enemy moves. This Elemental Fist is a very stylish quick-time event that will allow you to break the enemy's barrier and fist them to death. The rest of the preview has you explore dungeons, solve puzzles, and fight enemies to find answers as to what started this worldwide crisis and help find a cure for it. Along the way, you'll interact with your party members in small events where you can become closer to them and gain social skills depending on your choices. These skill points will help you further your relationships with your party members and earn them skills that you can use in battle, such as healing abilities and special attacks. As I finished the preview for this game, I felt very impressed by my time with it. The combat is very satisfying and easy to pick up and play. The special moves that you can do against your enemy are very stylish and are very satisfying to pull off. The environments the game puts you in are very dark and eerie. However, the environments didn't feel different from each other. They all kind of felt the same after a little while, so I hope in the final build of the game there's more varied environments for you to explore and traverse as you make your way throughout this game. Now, for fans of Atlus and the Persona series, the developer of this game is a really big Persona fan, and they even developed this game after they had finished some Persona games and took inspiration from it. So you can really feel the influence that the Persona series has on this game through its characters and the social sim aspects. I am very excited to learn more about these characters through these hangout sessions with them that are in the game. And while the dialogue isn't exactly up to par with bigger titles, I feel as though the voice actors, for the most part, did a great job in portraying their respective characters in the short time that I spent with them in this preview. I think that this might be a game that fans of the Persona series, and Social Sims in particular, will enjoy. While it's not a turn-based game, and the combat might throw you off a little bit at first if you go into it expecting, a Persona light, the combat is really fun and addictive and very easy to pick up and play. And with the Persona aspects such as, the social sims, the calendar system that will play a big part in the game as well, leveling up your characters, earning social skills and everything to increase your power, I think this is a game that fans of the Persona series can look forward to in the future. Thank you all so much for watching my preview of this game. It was a blast to play, and I have to thank the team at Studio Sai for the opportunity to preview it before its release. If you want to try the game out for yourself, there's a public demo available in the Steam store as part of the Steam Next Festival. I really recommend trying it to see if you enjoy your time with the game as much as I did. Eternights releases on PC and the PlayStation 4 and 5 on September 21st, 2023. I personally will be reviewing the game at launch, and I hope you all tune in to see my full thoughts upon its release. I'll see you all in the next video. King out.